Hello there, my name's David Thompson. I want to share with you about earthing. There are still many people who don't even know what earthing is. Earthing is something that has very significant health benefits, which has been highly substantiated by various scientific clinical trials. And there are some cardiologists and other highly qualified MDs that highly promote the practice of earthing. So what is earthing? Well, it's the practice of having contact with the surface of the earth so that the charge that is in the earth flows into your body. The result of this charge flowing into the body, for one, is that it causes the blood to be in a far higher quality state. It causes a zeta charge in the blood, which affects the blood cells all being very evenly spaced apart, as opposed to clumping. And so the blood flows better. That's one thing. Now, if you have a cloth that is conductive to electrical current, because it has little threads in it or whatever, and you attach that to the ground wire, which goes, of course, back to the telephone post, or whatever form of electricity holding the electric wire there is, that wire goes from the telephone post with a rod into the earth. And so again, when that's in contact with your skin while you're sleeping, the result is that the stress hormone, cortisol, is at way lower levels. And that's a very positive benefit. Also, blood sugar evens out and is far lower. You sleep better when you are in direct contact with the earth. And there are many other significant benefits. But I want to share with you about something that is far more powerful than the practice of earthing. You know, walking with your bare feet on the grass or on concrete or on sand gives you that wonderful health benefit. But not everyone can be doing that. There's something that is equivalent to earthing on steroids. Now, it's not only that there is a charge that emanates from the surface of the earth. Where is this charge coming from? Well, there's thunderstorms going off, probably thousands of them all at the same time in different parts of the world, continually. And this does cause a charge in the earth, which then can flow into our body. But there's also a pulse that the earth has. Dr. Robert O. Becker, who is the father of modern electromedicine and a medical doctor, he's passed away since, took two 20-foot rods, put them about 20 feet apart, and put them 20 feet deep into the earth. And then he hooked up the appropriate electrical instruments to see if there was any charge or hertz frequency coming from the earth. And he found that there was a 9.6 pulse coming from the earth, a hertz frequency of 9.6. Well, I'm not going to get into all the details about this, except to say that later on, NASA discovered that 10 hertz, which is basically the same as 9.6 hertz, was a golden bell of health. They were testing their astronauts to find out what things would improve their environment to be like what's on the Earth. So, earthing on steroids involves a device that has the benefits of the 10 hertz, particularly the 9.6 hertz frequency, which turned off 175 maturation genes towards aging and turns on 150 genes towards greater youthfulness. This was discovered by the NASA Goodwin experiment done in 2003, and I can take you to that. And I can take you to a lot of things and make this into a very long video. I do have links up here on the benefits of earthing that go to a lot of this information. There are websites you can go to get earthing supplies. But compared to what I am sharing with you, I want to share with you about a very powerful anti-aging sleep machine that is exceptional at pulling you into a deep sleep by entraining the brain waves from the alert state into the deep delta state. And I'm going to show you this device briefly now. I have it right now running on the 10 hertz frequency discovered by NASA. Actually 9.6 is probably what I have it on. That's probably even a little bit better. Here it is. And it's emanating a 9.6 hertz frequency, which has multifaceted, very powerful health benefits. In fact, with this frequency, they have discovered that plants grow twice the size and yield bigger tomatoes and so on, and more of them. The same happens with fish. They grow twice the size. I can show you that. I'm not just wanting to give you information without going to the sources. So I'll just show you a few sources of the information. You put this thing under your bed, it emanates this powerful anti-aging waves that entrain the brain into deep sleep, but also can be set at the 9.6 hertz to bathe you in very powerful health benefits. Let me just take you to a few things here just to show you the NASA Goodwin experiment that took place in 2003. I have the PDF here right on the NASA website here. I'll go to it right now. As you can see, this says NASA right here. And if I go and want to find about the longevity genes, the genes towards youth that were turned on, if I type in here, get that out, whatever that is, type in 150, it takes me right to the 150 genes here that were turned on towards youth, and the 175 maturation genes that accelerate aging that were turned off. So that's just one of the many benefits. They found that there was 4 times the health benefits in the other frequencies that are healthy, which is everything from 14.1 hertz down to almost 0. But it's especially the 10 hertz. It's very powerful. So let's see the plants, okay? Let's see the plants that grew twice as large and all that, okay? So I'm not just telling you something that you think isn't so. I'm just giving you a brief introduction here. We'll go to the plants and the fish that grew twice as large. There you go. Coming up very quickly. Oh, I got to minimize this. Boy, what am I doing? I need to minimize it right now. Okay, here we go. So as you can see here, we have a fish here that's twice the size when exposed to the very device I was just showing you. Not only that, the same with plants. Let me show you some of the plants. Notice what it says about these tomatoes here. In the above picture, 6 hours being exposed to the 9.6 hertz frequency, which is the same as the pulse of the earth, made the plant to the left 2 times larger, 3 times the amount of tomatoes, plus more resistant to fungi and bugs within 6 hours. That's amazing. And then it says here, seeds and beans are soaked and sprouted under the influence of the earth pulse PEMF growing system. It's also called the sleep on command because it's very effective at pulling you into deep sleep, and grew far more robust than those sprouted without stimulation. Yield of mung bean sprouts was nearly doubled by weight, while yield of alfalfa sprouts increased by 42%. Taste was also significantly enhanced. So I'm just giving a brief video to you on the benefits of earthing, but why not get this, which is earthing on steroids? And it also protects you from EMF pollution. That's electromagnetic field pollution from microwaves, from Wi-Fi waves, all of these things that are so damaging to the mitochondria of our cells, the energy producers of our cells, which when degraded by the exposure to such waves can cause the cells to become cancerous because they've discovered the root cause of cancer is the degradation of the mitochondria, because it sends out distress signals to the nucleus of the cell, which in turn sends out distress signals. Those distress signals they discovered cause genetic damage to the cell, causing it to become cancerous. Anyhow, I don't want to share too long on this. This is just to be unearthing. And so if you want better sleep, and you want to experience a very powerful physical revolution in your life, this is a very affordable device. PEMF devices usually cost between $1,000 and $22,000. This one's $699. Just go to the links under this video or in the website where you're watching this video. And you can purchase it and also sell it like I am. It's the same price wherever you purchase it and whoever you purchase it through. So you'll be amazed. I'm hardly touching on all the benefits this device has, but I will point out that all of these folders here, if you put the video on pause, are all with links to the tremendous amount of different benefits. The athletic benefits are very powerful. I did 60 reps, over 40 reps in my stomach presses a week and a half after being exposed to this device. Thank you for watching this video.